Suffolk Crunch, sponsored by Bad Shirt Club. So we had a bit of a disaster last night. We done the live, 38 minutes. I think I had over 300 views on it, and I was uploading a quick short, and for some reason it said the live was processing when it had already been posted. So I deleted it, and it literally deleted the whole stream. So 38 minutes of chat in the books, but in the bin, because I can't retrieve it. It's gone. So I apologise for everyone who was on the stream, who got involved. Yeah, it was a little bit of a disaster. So it was a great little 38 minutes of chat, lots of good comments, lots of people getting involved. So yeah, apologies for that. So I thought I'd just jump on this morning. I was going to get a haircut and a beard trim, popped into the barber's. Obviously I hadn't booked, had I? So I've got to wait till 11:45. So I've gone and scrammed down a breakfast, had that, and I thought I've got a little bit of time to do a little bit of a live one. So we will go for 75 likes on this video. There probably won't be many people watching live. If you're in the chat, get involved, drop some comments in, but I thought I'd just jump on. Good morning, Sean. Have you downloaded them Fabio Wardley tickets? They were always in your email. Check at the bottom, scroll down. Wardley on Saturday. It's coming round. If you ain't got your tickets, go and get them. Hopefully the weather will be a little bit better, because this morning here it is absolutely blowing a gale. Yeah, he's downloaded them. Anyway, I thought I'd just jump on. Obviously, like we spoke last night, the release list was out yesterday. No really real surprises. Good morning, Jonathan. Hope you're well, mate. Any more signings for Posh? I see they signed Kevin Lisby's son from Braintree. Yeah, we spoke about the retained list. Obviously, the players going. Mass was going. Marcus Harness was going. And then last night, Marcus Harness, he's the second signing for Lee Grant over at Huddersfield Town, which really isn't a surprise to me. A lot of people saying, I see on Twitter, we need to take the old blue tinted glasses off now, folks. Marcus Harness was a good player for us, and he'd done his job. But I've got people I see posting on there saying we should have kept him. He should have been in the squad for next season. Done the job. Move on. The bar's been lifted. Marcus Harness. He probably could have still played in the champ. You know, he probably had offers, I think, like Lee Grant had said. But he has decided to sign for Huddersfield. So, be a good move for him. I think he'll do well there. Beautiful, beautiful eyes. So good luck to him. Yeah, and we just spoke about the number of players. I think there's 10 who have got 1 year left. You can have Slicker on loan. I've told you last night, Jonathan, he needs to go and play football. Yeah, we spoke about last night the contract situations, and we've got 10 players. I think it's 10 with a year left. So there's probably going to be some departures in the next. Maybe not this summer with some of them, maybe in January, but it's going to be some of them League One and Championship heroes are going to move on. There's going to be less and less left, which is going to be really sad, but it's just football. And one of those players, it was announced last night, having interest from the Middle East, Sam Morsy. So I wanted to jump on. I'm wearing the shirt this morning. Can't see that. I've got a little tattoo, number 5 on my wrist. Sam Morsy, my favourite player. Signed in 2021 from Borough. Paul Cook said, I think we just got smashed 5-2 at home by Bolton, wasn't it? And I remember Kane Vincent-Young had an absolute stinker that day at right back. And JD, come on, he didn't do a lot better. Was it Affalion, the guy on the left for Bolton? I think it was his name. But Paul Cook said Sam Morsy was signing. We wouldn't see any. We wouldn't see a defeat like that again. And we all thought at the time, blimey, this player must be good. And he's turned out to be an inspiration. Sean, Kieran McKenna needs to rebuild the midfield. I don't see Sam being a feature, so happy for him to leave, as he would not want to be a bench warmer. So yeah, Sam Morsy came in 2021 from Borough, and he's played over 150 games for Town. What a captain. He's in my top 3 of Ipswich Town captains. Obviously, I didn't see the Robson years, so Mick Mills is obviously going to be number 1. I think there's no doubt with that, with the amount of games he played. Matt Holland, obviously, he's in there as well. And obviously Sammy Morsy. They're my top three. I'd say Jason DeVos was in there as well. I love Jason DeVos. I thought he was a really good skipper. Big, tough Canadian at the back. Great guy as well. Interviewed him on Talking Town as well. We had him on. So, yeah, Sammy Morsy would be in my top three. I think it's a hard one. A lot of people there's been a lot of comments saying it's probably the right time. Look, it would be a great move for Sammy. It'd be a great move for his family. It secures his future. You know, he's 33, I think, nearly 34. Next time, if we get to the Prem in a year, he's going to be nearly 35. So I think if it all sort of fits together, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't be against him moving on. You know, I find that hard to say because he's been absolutely brilliant in the 4 years he's been at Town. But I think there does come a time when all good things come to an end. I don't see him being a regular for the coming season. If he is, I think something's gone wrong within the transfers in the summer. Around the squad, I think he could still play in the Championship. There's no doubt in that, in my mind. Yeah, I would say O'Shea, Sean, if he stays. But getting back to Morsy, people say his legs have gone. I still think he's more than capable of playing Championship football. You know, I don't think he was ever the quickest, was he? But I think every little fault in your game when you're in the Premier League is going to be analysed. It's going to be picked apart, and that was probably a weak area of our team in the summer. Last summer we added obviously Cajuste and Phillips, yet they didn't probably play the amount of games that we wanted them to, and Morsy played probably more games than we probably expected him to. So we didn't get it right in there. Jack Taylor never really pulled up any trees under McKenna so far. Mass was in there playing a bit part. Could he have played a little bit more? Possibly, you know. But I think as with regards to Sam, back-to-back promotions, I'd say he is the heartbeat of the football club. But if he goes, he'd go with everyone's best wishes. You know, it'd be tough to see him see him depart after what he's given over the seasons. I remember at Bristol Rovers when he had the falling out with the fans. But yeah, Jonathan, you do need good legs in midfield. You know, you're playing Saturday, Tuesday. We need players in the middle of the park there who are fit, can get up and down, got the athleticism, physicality, all things I said last season we were probably lacking in that area in the pitch. And yeah, Morsy, look, he's played Premier League football. He's played in all divisions now. So if he does decide to move on, I think it'll be a sad time, but it's probably going to be the right time. Richard Chandler, good morning. If you haven't seen Rich's season review video, guys, go and check it out. It's had over 400 views. Let's see if we can get a few more because it's really good. Don't see Sam goes just yet. Can do a job this season, probably more as a squad player. Oh, yeah, I just like I said, Rich, I don't know if you were here at the start. I do get that, and I wouldn't be against him staying, being a part of the squad this season. He wouldn't be a regular in my opinion. He would play games, no doubt, but I don't see him being a regular. But I just think if there's a move there, it was said that it might be on a free, and then I see a lot of people saying, "Why would you give him away for free?" I think that with what he's done for the football club, I mean, we got him on a free, didn't we, Sam Morsy? So if he went for free, and you just say, "Look, you've got a year left. We'll let you go. Go and enjoy it. Go and make some money. Take your family out there. Obviously, nice weather. Not saying the weather in Ipswich is bad, but if you're going to the Middle East, it's going to be hot. So we just have to wait and see what develops. There's going to be a lot of rumours, isn't there, this summer with players coming in, players going. The lap. See this morning, 9-year contract. They reckon he's going to get. Blimey. So other than that, not a lot of news. Yeah, we've done 10 minutes. Leave your comments about Morsy in the comments section. I'll try and get back to you. I'm off to the O2 tonight. Bit of Kylie tonight. Bit of 80s, 90s sort of cheese. I remember having a Kylie's. What album was that? I can't remember what album it was. I had it on my Walkman. Shows how old I am. But next time you see me, the beard will go on. It'll be trimmed right up. Nice haircut. Going to Cookies in Haverhill. He's a Cambridge United fan. I'm going to have a chat with him. He got his Cambridge shirt on this morning. Got loads of game stuff. Ben Knight, just before we go. Ben Knight, yesterday night, Ben Knight signed for his hometown club, or home city club, Cambridge United. I didn't know he lived 20 minutes away from Cambridge. He played for Burwell Tigers when he was a kid, which isn't far from me. I know where Burwell is. We played over there. Obviously, he was at the academy at Town. He was very highly rated. I think Brian Klug said he was one of the best players he'd had. Went to City for $1 million. City took a gamble on him. He played in the Charity Shield. He went to Real Murcia. Come full circle back to Cambridge. He's been training with him. He's signed for a year. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Ben Knight. But that to me says sometimes just stay where you are. You don't need to. Look, I get it when City are probably offering him some money. He's probably offering his family some money, because that goes on. We know it does, to get him to City. But he hasn't really done his career any good. There you go. Mark Bloomfield, Ben Knight, really bad advice from his agents. There you go. Agents and probably parents. He is the nephew of Nick Knight, if you're a cricket fan. Played for Essex, Sky commentator, played for England. Carl Duncan, if Morsy goes, he goes with my best wishes. He's been fantastic. If he stays, he will still play a vital role, but we still need 2 to 3 midfielders we really want to challenge next season. Yeah, I agree with that. I think we do need, I know, like your Morseys, your Chaplins, they're not playing such, well, they probably won't play as much of a full part if they're both here next season, but you still need that link that they've been here, they know what the club's about, they set the standard in the dressing room, on the training pitch, and I think that's really important, if I'm being honest. So if you lose Morsy, yeah, you're going to have to replace him with the right type of characters, but it's probably time. Jonathan, he was a good one-day player, Jonathan. We're going to do some cricket chat throughout the summer. I was on last night. Ian was in the chat. We used to do talking cricket. So I think India series coming up. I'm going to do some cricket lives. I'm at Lord's next Wednesday for the South Africa Aussies World Test Championship final. So if you like your cricket, get involved. If you don't, you won't watch. But there you go. But yeah, we've done, look, 12.5 minutes, 75 likes, hit subscribe. We are inching towards 10,000. We're still 1,700 away. We'll probably get there in about 3 years' time. But yeah, I'm going to go and get the beard shorn. Looking fresh. Got the hat on. Rocking the Morsy shirt. Come on, Sammy Morsy. But yeah, your Morsy thoughts, get them in the comments. And let's see what happens. I think we've got another week of this window. Shuts for a week, opens again. So lots to discuss, lots going on at Town. It might be the off season, but there's always loads of Town chat. We'll do some Wardley stuff later in the week, probably on Friday, I would have thought. Yeah, we'll do that. Going Saturday night. Wardley versus Honey. Don't know how you pronounce his name. He's an Aussie. He's massive. It might not last long. It could be bang, bang, lights out for one of them. But anyway, cheers for watching, everybody. Enjoy your Tuesday, whatever you are doing. Up the Town, 75 likes, hit subscribe. If you want your shirts, get over to Bad Shirt Club. Use the code TC30 at the checkout for 30% off. That is the Suffolk Crunch TSC30. Get yourself over there. Get your shirts, your bucket hats, your jackets. Come on, it's for a good cause. And we will see you on the next live. All the best.